What's up, guys? Buckling One here, and hello for the first time in quite a while. My apologies for not having made a video in a long time. I have had some PC issues with the machine that I'm using at the moment, which has pretty much crashed on me. So it means that I'm not actually able to make videos, and that's something that's after really annoying me, but there's not a whole lot I can do. So for the moment, I'm using a different system, which is not ideal, but it will do for the time being. So there's a few things that I want to talk about, namely what I want to do with the channel, and what I want to do going forward in the future. So first things first, I know it's kind of old news at this stage, but Criminal Activity has been released, and the gameplay that you're watching at the moment is some of my first kind of games with Criminal Activity and me just getting to grips with the map. And I have to say that I actually really like it. I think the maps are quite good. There's some that are stronger than others, and I'm not really sure of the names of them still. I don't really know what they're actually called. But what's kind of surprising me is that there's an extreme lack of servers available for Criminal Activity. Like, I go into the server browser on Hardline, and like there's probably maybe 4 or 5 servers that are running hard or Criminal Activity maps, which is quite surprising. But I suppose I'm not really surprised either, given the fact that Hardline has had quite a negative time, which is, I don't think is justified. I don't think it's quite fair, but that's a topic for a different video at some other stage. So in regards to Criminal Activity, I really do enjoy it, and the new weapons that have been brought in are extremely fun. Namely, my favourite weapon is the FAL. I mean, the FAL I think is brilliant. Now, as a battle rifle, it has its limitations, but what I do, instead of using it on fully auto, because I find that the FAL and the SG S10, I think it is, or whatever it is, the comparative weapon for the cops, I think they're too difficult to use when they're on full auto. So what I like to do is I like to switch them to semi-auto, and at least that way then I've more control over the weapon, I've more control over the recoil, and I find that, you know, if your trigger finger is fast enough, you can use the semi-auto, I mean, in reasonably good distances. Like, I've killed people like really in really close quarters with it using semi-auto. It just depends on how fast your trigger finger is. The nail gun is extremely fun. I know it has its downsides as well. It doesn't have an iron sight, which is kind of weird, but you kind of you get used to it. After you use the nail gun a couple of times, you kind of know where to aim. It's silent as well, so you don't show up on the map. Well, it's not exactly silent, but you don't show up on the map when you use it, and I think it's hilariously fun just to run around with a nail gun and kill people with a nail gun. Other than that, there's not really that much. I suppose there's the M1A1 or the Tommy gun. I think that's what it's called anyway. The Tommy gun anyway is what I know it by. That for me is it's okay. I can understand why they kind of gave it to everybody as a free kind of weapon. It's grand, like, I don't really use it that much, but it's fine. And the KSG-10, I think, the shotgun, it's a decent shotgun. I'm still not really using it over the other shotguns that are in the game, but it's a fine enough shotgun. So in terms of Criminal Activity, I think it's been a success so far, for me personally anyway. You may have your own opinions on this, but I think that, you know, it's been good, and I can't really argue with it. It's, for me, I've had fun with it. I'm still having fun whenever I do get to play on the maps, but the best thing for me so far has been the weapons. I mean, I'm really enjoying using the FAL, and to a lesser extent the SG S10. I still don't know what the name of it is. In regards to the channel, what I want to do with the channel is I still want to make videos. Like, I want to keep making videos. I know I haven't made a video in a while. I'm just kind of stumped on exactly what to do. I will go back to doing my weapon guide videos when I get a chance and when I have like everything up and running and stuff. Especially now that there's new weapons there as well. I will do a weapon guide on I'll start with the weapons that have been released with Criminal Activity. But in regards to other content, I'm not 100% sure of what else I want to do. Like I'll try and do live streams every now and again as well. That does depend on kind of outside factors as well. Like I've started a new job now, which kind of eats up a lot of my time, and other things like that, just life things as well, which will kind of get in the way of me making videos, and that's just the way it is. I mean, I do have a life outside making videos as well, so I need to focus on that as well. But like I'm going to be trying to think of ideas for videos. I have a couple of things in mind that I'm going to keep secret. I don't want to say too much just yet. But there's a couple of things that I'll see if I can work on, and see if I can bring them to fruition. There's a couple of other games that I want to focus on as well. Again, I'm going to keep them a secret, because I want to have the element of surprise in covering these games. Now, the only one that I will say is, and something that I really want to cover, but I'm not sure if it's suitable for the channel or suitable for the audience that I have, mainly because most people that watch my videos will be of an FPS kind of inclination. They'll be, they enjoy videos of FPS games, which is fair enough, like. But I really want to start playing games like The Witcher, The Witcher 3. I'd like to start playing some Dying Light as well. I'm looking to buy that over the next while, which it's not really an FPS game, it's survival horror, and I know I have a little bit of survival horror on the channel already, but I don't think I'm going to continue that series. I'll see as well. But yeah, mainly The Witcher 3, I'm really excited for it. I've kind of half played The Witcher and I've half played The Witcher 2, so I'd really like to get The Witcher 3 and just mess around with it and do a playthrough on it, but I'm not sure how people would take that. So if you want to see The Witcher 3, do leave me a comment on this video and let me know. I'll be more than happy to put up a playthrough on this channel, however long it may take me to complete. Other games as well then that spring to mind that aren't really FPS focused would be, I can't even think really at the moment. Like I know FIFA, the new FIFA is coming out soon, and I'll definitely be getting that. And I know that Metal Gear Solid 5 is coming out over the next while as well, and I'll definitely be getting that, and I'll more than likely be putting videos up on that. But that's like just a given. I'm a huge Metal Gear Solid fan, even though I'm based on Xbox. I did grow up playing PlayStation, and I had the original PSX, and I played Metal Gear Solid to death on the PSX, and I had a PS2 as well for a while, so I had many of the subsequent Metal Gear Solid games, as well as I had a PSP, and I had the Metal Gear Solid game that was on the PSP, and that was really, really fun. So I will be doing videos on that as well. In regards to anything else, other games I'd like to cover, what do I want to buy? Dying Light is definitely up there. I've said that already. The Witcher 3. I might get Destiny, maybe. Maybe that was actually supposed to be a secret, but anyway, it's out there now. I might get Destiny. It depends. I'm hearing some good things about it, I'm hearing some bad things about it, I'm hearing mixed reviews all over the place. I haven't really had a chance to play it yet, so what I think I might do is I might just download the free trial. I think there's a free trial you can play on Destiny at the moment on Xbox One. So I might download that, and I might just record me playing that game and just kind of see how we get on from there. So that's another thing that could be an option, but I know that there's like a million bazillion Destiny videos out there already, so I don't want to be like just another person that plays Destiny. If I was going to take up, say, something like Destiny, I'd want to see if there was anything unique that I could bring that would be kind of like my own original ideas with Destiny, which I'd have to get the grips with the game first to be able to do that, but that's beside the point. That's for me to figure out. But that's really it, guys. This has just been a quick update video in regards to where I am at the moment, what I'm doing, how I'm doing. You may notice as well that the audio quality isn't great at the moment. That's because I'm using a headset mic. My actual microphone, my Blue Snowball, doesn't work with the machine I'm using at the moment, which I don't really understand why, but that's again something that I'm going to have to figure out for myself. So once I have that figured out, hopefully we can get back to having some good audio quality. I still have the capability to record videos, just to a lesser extent. What's kind of putting me off at the moment is the fact that I don't have access to any of my old editing programs. So I don't have my Vegas to edit the videos. I don't have Photoshop to edit my thumbnails and make kind of the bits and bobs that I put into the videos. So like the overlays and stuff. So that's kind of holding me back a little bit. I'll see if I can come to a workaround on that. But again, that's for me to figure out. But yeah, sorry for leaving you guys in the dark for so long. I will try my best to have stuff out as soon as possible. I am working on getting everything kind of back up and running very, very shortly. So yeah, that's it from me, guys. Make sure to leave a like on the video if you enjoyed watching the gameplay. Leave me a comment as well, just to say hello. Especially if you've been a subscriber for a while, just leave me a comment, let me know you're still here. I haven't forgotten about all ye, and it'd be nice to know as well that you haven't forgotten about me. But yeah, there's I have big plans for this channel. So hopefully we can bring those ideas to fruition in the very near future. But yeah, that's all from me, guys. Thanks for watching. My name is Buckling1, and I'll see you in the next video.